Hello everybody and welcome back to the Connects Marble League. Today we have event 7 starting off the second half, hurdles. In this event, 4 marbles at a time will roll down this hurdles track there to try and get to the end as fast as they can. Top 2 from each heat will move on to the semi-finals and then the final. With the current standings, the cardboard cutouts are still 12 points ahead of the Scarlet Sins, with the Necromancer Knights and Emerald Sprites just a bit behind. So let's see how this event goes. First up, it's the Graveyard Ghouls, Emerald Sprites, Exoplanets, and Valiant Velocity. Down they go. Exoplanets seem to have an alright start, but they fall behind very quickly, and it's the Emerald Sprites and Valiant Velocity who get ahead. Those two teams will be moving on. Exoplanets, they seem to start alright, but quickly fell to the side. Emerald Sprites took the lead, and Valiant Velocity just holding off the Graveyard Ghouls. Those two teams will be moving on. Second heat, Ice Angels, Necromancer Knights, Scarlet Sins, and Surface Striders. Down they come, Scarlet Sins, they get out to the lead, there come the Necromancer Knights as well, and those two teams will comfortably be able to move on. The Surface Striders seem to have an alright start there. I don't know what happened to them, but they fell behind, took a hard hit off the Necromancer Knights. Scarlet Sins, they were just stretching their lead. Necromancer Knights there, taking a comfortable second place. Third heat, Cardboard Cutouts, Kidding Castle, Antarctics, and Crimson Royalty. Down they come, Cardboard Cutouts out of the lead, Antarctics, and Crimson Royalty. Crimson Royalty, we just barely get past at the end. And they will manage to move on with the Cardboard Cutouts. A bit of a long battle there between the Crimson Royalty and Antarctics. Neither could really get it, but just at the end, Antarctics fell behind a bit, and the Crimson Royalty managed to move on. In the fourth and final heat, Fiery Opals, Revolutionaries, Locust Plague, and the Mossy Mice. Off they go. Fiery Opals and the Locust Plague, they will get out to the early lead, and just absolutely unchallenged were those two marbles. Revolutionaries and Mossy Mice both having a lot of trouble. So the first two teams were just able to stay ahead and will move on perfectly comfortably. Looking at the standings from 9th to 16th, we have the Graveyard Ghouls. They managed to take the 9th place position, all the way down to the Mossy Mice in last place. Not a good look for that team. First semi-final, Cardboard Cutouts, Emerald Sprites, Necromancer Knights, and the Locust Plague. Off they go, Emerald Sprites out of the lead there with the Necromancer Knights trailing the Locust Plague and Cardboard Cutouts. They cannot do enough and will not be able to move on. Emerald Sprites and Necromancer Knights there, those two middle teams, get ahead early. And Locust Plague and Cardboard Cutouts could not make it back up. So the Sprites and Knights will be moving on. Second semi-final, Crimson Royalty, Fiery Opals, Scarlet Sins, and Valiant Velocity. Down they go, Fiery Opals. They get into the lead. Valiant Velocity managed to overtake the Scarlet Sins very early and will manage to move on to the final with the Fiery Opals. Scarlet Sins had an all-right start, but Valiant Velocity managed to get in front of them and just blocked what they were trying to do, getting ahead, meaning the Fiery Opals and Valiant Velocity will be going to the final with the Emerald Sprites and the Necromancer Knights. Looking at 5th to 8th, Scarlet Sins, they do manage to get the 5th place position, followed by Locust Plague, Cardboard Cutouts, and then Crimson Royalty in 8th. But now the final, Necromancer Knights, Fiery Opals, Emerald Sprites, and Valiant Velocity. Down they go, Fiery Opals into the other lead, but there go the Emerald Sprites with the overtake, and they will take the gold medal in this event. Very impressive from that marble, Sylph, to take the gold medal here. Fiery Opals, they had it at the start, but could not hold it. Emerald Sprites took the lead from them and win the gold medal in the hurdles. Very impressive performance there from the Emerald Sprites. Fiery Opals, they take a well-deserved silver medal, with Valiant Velocity taking 3rd. That gold medal from the Emerald Sprites has launched them into second place, now just 7 points behind the Cardboard Cutouts in first. Also look down there at the Fiery Opals. They have managed to get 2 silver medals in a row and are now up into 8th place. Next event we will see will be block dueling, so I will see you then.